I definitely didn't only just remember to open Mix It Up. Nope, you can't prove anything. Hooray! You can't prove anything at all. Is this registered that I am streaming? Nope, but it knows I'm live, so hurry up. Marzarki, hi Mars. Hi, I love you. Why is Streamcord not liking me? Why is it not updating the Discord that I am live? Oh no, oh no. L, you in chat. L Pondberry. Fairy, if it doesn't post me in... Okay, Seribot has only just got here. It might work now. Yes, it has. There we go. That's how you know. When Seribot joins, it's gonna work. You're fine now, El. Don't worry about it. Also, I remembered to open Mix It Up. Barely. So, yay. Ha ha ha. Oh my god, thank you, El, for being third, Masa being second, and Esha being first. Mazoki got... Didn't you get Jack of Hearts yesterday? I swear that you got the same card 2 days in a row, Mars Marzaki. I swear you have. I swear you have. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at you go. But yeah, another Mythrill lore stream. 2 in a row. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. We're doing it with the lovely Cersei today. And it should be pretty fun. It should be pretty cool. Stream isn't going to be super long today because I have work in the morning and I have been so EP recently. I have had no energy. I do not want to live my life as a monster addict, but I might have to because when I do not have a fizzy drink, I am so tired. I am so tired. I sleep so much and I'm so tired. But yeah, lore's going to be fun today. Just expect stream to not be super long. I will be live again on Sunday, though, with more lore and also 24-hour SMP, because that opens on the 8th. I don't actually remember what time it opens, but I'm going to find out, and then we'll either go on before lore or after lore, probably for a bit. But that'll be something that is happening then, and it should be pretty fun, pretty cool, pretty spicy. And I hope you guys enjoy that. We've got a lot of streams coming up. We got a lot of streams next week. Oh fuck, I've had 3 lore streams this week, and I'm having 3 lore streams next week. And then I don't have any planned after that. But yet. But the lore grind is on. And oh my god. A typo or on purpose? Did I spell it wrong? I'm dyslexic. That's why. That is why. Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean is the burning fit on purpose? It's spelt correctly, isn't it? Am I dumb? I don't know how to spell. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna trust Elle that it's fine. I'm confused. I'm dyslexic and sleepy. I should not be held accountable for my actions. Just in general. Yeah. But yeah, today's lore is gonna be silly and fun. Probably not silly, actually. It might actually end up being kind of angsty. But we'll see what happens. I'm not going into this blind. We've talked about what's going on today. I'm just... screaming. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you have a fun little time. Hopefully I'll get to talk to you a bit after the stream and we can have a cute little vibe together. You can go visit my son. I'm gonna get into lore mode in just a minute, so I'll talk to you guys in a moment. Also, I move my microphone, that's fun. Another good visit, I suppose. I mean, it's as good as it can be whilst he's asleep. But it's a beautiful day outside, at the very least. Isn't that right, Toshi? We can just have a moment to relax. Be a little bit calm, don't fall off the edge. Definitely, that would be a That would be a bad idea, wouldn't it? But no, it was a good visit. I think. Well, actually, no, we finished all of the book we were reading. I guess I'll have to try find something else. What other books do you think that he'd like? I'm not overly too sure, if I'm being honest. But I'm sure we can find something. I don't really know many other books I've planned. Maybe Alice in Wonderland. That's a fun book. Very, very chaotic. I'm not sure if that'll give him some weird dreams, do you think? I don't know. Still though, it was nice to have a moment alone with him again. Still haven't seen Karma around, but I'm sure I'll get the chance to speak with them soon. It's just been a lot going on. There is still so much to do, so much I don't know. It's getting to be a little bit stressful, in all honesty. How do you feel about it all, Toshi? You've been pretty quiet.
That's...
What is... Oh. Hello there.
Hello.
Fancy seeing you here.
I don't know if I could say the same.
Well... Have you been enjoying the sanctuary?
That is... Let's just say it's an interesting place, that's for sure. Very
we
different
can definitely agree on that. You been up to anything? It's been a while since you first arrived.
So, what's with all the questions?
Well, I just haven't seen you in a moment and color me curious. I mean...
You wanted to see me? Why?
Well, last I heard of you, you'd been threatening people. It's not quite encouraging.
I am not threatening people.
Pulling a sword on people is much the same. At least...
Pulling a sword on people is considered a threat. Then I worry your people would not survive. Where I come from. But whatever. I'd say.
Well, we're not where you come from. It's a threat to those who live here.
Well, that's not my issue, is it?
I suppose not. Though, I am, I suppose, more interested than I was before, considering what Artemis has told me of you.
What have they told you?
Not much, just that you've met previously.
You could say that.
It's interesting, though. They hadn't really spoken much of you before you arrived, so I'm quite curious.
Of course they didn't.
I'm quite curious to know, more about your relationship. Artemis can be a strange one when it comes to the people they meet.
Well, I am not obligated to tell anything to you.
Of course not.
But it does not quite surprise me that they haven't talked about me. What would they talk about me? Let's just say you're lucky to have Artemis on your side. Artemis is a formidable warrior.
Oh, I am well aware of that.
That I can attest for.
I'm well aware of their skills.
See, I kinda doubt that. Big time. This place is too tough. It has softened them up. That I can say.
Perhaps, I mean, till the barrier, things were mostly peaceful here. There wasn't much need for violence or aggression until more recently. In a way, I suppose you could say they went soft, but going soft doesn't mean they lack the abilities they once had.
if you, Artemis is Artemis and not the shield anymore. Although this thing with the god Warren, whatever the hell that is.
Yes.
See, I've met quite a few people who have god delusions this time, like around my lifetime. But if this one is actually a proper real god, then trust me, I do not fear for us if Artemis is gonna be in the battle.
Well, I can attest, having met him myself, that he is what he claims to be. I think I'm one of the few people here who have actually met a god previously.
You have?
I mean, when you're over 9,000 years old, that tends to be the case. Only once, though. It was a very brief encounter.
9,000-year-old and still act like this one.
I act as I please.
Wow.
You don't know anything of me, so how are you to judge?
Years may give you experience, but it's not the same as, having an actual life. But I can imagine. Who am I to judge as a poor little low-life Netherian, aren't I?
I wouldn't say low life, but you're definitely the interesting sort. Not quite sure what you are exactly, other than from the Nether. Haven't seen anything like you before. Not in bad thing, of course, just intriguing.
Do not talk to me as if I were anything, any less than you. Like you. I am not an object to be studied.
I never said you were less.
I am not an object to be studied or possessed.
You're quite presumptuous, I see. Quick to draw conclusions.
Well, conclusions keep you alive, don't they?
I do suppose so. It's always good to be cautious.
Better be safe than sorry.
You do have a smart head on you.
You could say that. But if you're so interested in my origins, well, I hope this offers an answer. At the very least.
Fire starting, fireballs, ghasts, hazard a guess?
Ting, ting, ting. Wow, you do have a brain on that head of yours. I'm so proud. I could not
insults
expect anything
will get
from
you nowhere, I assure you.
Oh, do not speak to me as if I were a kid.
Again, presumptuous.
Again, belittling. But why am I to expect? You do know I'm another one after all, so... It's not... You're not the first of your kind I've met.
Yes. And?
And? Oh, jumping into conclusions are you now? Wow.
I mean...
And you call me presumptuous.
Jumping to conclusions, you simply say you've met my kind before. That's not really... much. I'm prompting you to continue if you wish, but if you don't want to, no point in it.
All types of creatures and races get to the Nether in looks. For whatever let it be, war, gold, netherite. You learn to deal with a lot of you.
I'm sure.
Humans, fae, elves, whatever it may be. It just... everything travels there. Everything goes.
I don't seem too fond of that, though I suppose someone showing up on your doorstep taking things wouldn't be very, very nice.
Well, it's life.
I suppose.
You get to dwell on it, or you get to survive it. There's only two paths. Crying doesn't get you anywhere, so...
Very true. Especially in the Nether. I mean, water can't really exist there, so...
Yeah, I still do not understand how you guys like this. And fishes are not real. They cannot be. That is not a thing.
They are. You haven't been acquainted with Katie yet, have you?
No, although that one tiny how was her name? Rose told me about
yes.
them. Were they like a fish?
Not quite. They are a type of elf, but a sea elf, so they can breathe and sustain life underneath the water.
What would you want to be? Ugh, there.
I mean, they're adapted to live there. I suppose their life without water would be your life without fire.
Thing is, I do not need fire to survive. It's just way more comfy.
I suppose. But there is a good
Being so
handful of
dependent.
races which live in the water.
I mean, but isn't being so dependent on something a disadvantage?
I mean, I suppose, but there's about 3 races I can count that can sustain life under the water indefinitely. Kind of acts as a safe haven for them if no one else can live under there indefinitely.
I mean, yeah.
Less
to an
things to worry about.
But
But I do say the most dangerous of creatures live at the depths of the ocean. Not that anyone's been that far down to explore it.
why not?
Well, even
Are there only cowards in this realm?
It's less of being cowards, more of the pressure of the waves killing anyone who gets that far down.
Ah, skill issues. That's what I say.
Oh. Sorry, that's just a funny way of phrasing it. Correct, though.
Yeah. You just need to... They like some, you know, smart if no one has been able to figure out how to live under there, huh? If we are able to live in hell, come on, a little water. Seriously.
I mean, who knows? Maybe there is some creatures who live down there. Maybe they simply don't want to come out. We'll never know, though.
I understand why. So you're an Artemis, huh?
Me and Artemis?
Yeah.
I suppose it must
You're
be
in good
quite a shock
hands.
finding them here after so long. They never did tell me how long you two were separated.
Time works differently in the Nether. Time is not as much of a concept as it is here, I guess. You did say it was long since you've last seen me, but for me it was a mere blink of an eye.
Ah.
Cycles, day and night. Truly, the moon is mesmerizing, but there's nothing like that there.
So, no way of really telling on your end, at least.
Yeah, do not jump to conclusions.
Of course not.
Why are you accusing me of being presumptuous, huh?
Oh. You presume with aggression. I make... Well... I suppose I'll say there's a difference.
Guesses. Educated guesses? Because you're also
you want to call it
well-spoken,
that.
aren't you? Of course, of course.
You have reason to dislike me so much, or is it just because I know Artemis?
See, I do not take well to people ordering me around. Never have and never will. Not again.
And what have I ordered you to
Not
do?
again.
Other than not threaten the people I am trying to protect.
It wasn't an actual threat. You do seem to... For your smarts, you're having quite a hard time understanding that. Have you ever heard of fight or flight?
Of course I have, but, well, it's not a great first impression, at least for the people here.
First impressions. Your overworlders are so worried about your impressions and your social standing. God.
Less of social standing and more someone taking a sword to my face the minute I meet them.
Aww, it's not a love gesture. Surprising, huh?
Not too common here, but I mean, I suppose it's what you're used to. So fair enough.
I just don't take kindly to orders from others. No, it's not just because Artemis.
Yeah.
Both of you to assume they still hold such a big place in my heart, and
Well,
I
maybe not
mean,
a big place, but
I clearly don't do theirs if they haven't mentioned me. They
maybe not a big
build a
place in
life
their
with you.
hearts, but whatever relation you guys had before must have been at least something.
Yeah, yeah, you could call it that. I am not slicing your throat right now, because I did promise Artemis that I'm not gonna hurt any of you. So
Well, I suppose I should be
be less
grateful.
wary of me. You're not quite sneaky. I know you don't trust me, and that's fair. I understand why, at least.
Well, there isn't
But I
many
am
I
not an
trust.
enemy.
Good to hear that.
Mm. So, what were you doing around here?
Just doing the rounds, visiting some creatures, a lot of pets to feed, a lot of things to secure, notes to take, jobs to do.
Yeah, I could not imagine running a place. That sounds like way too much work.
It is, but all in an effort to find a way to stop Warren. Easier to challenge such a intimidating, for lack of a better word, figure by having more people.
I mean, if you're scared, obviously, it's intimidating, but come on, what's the worst that he can do?
Speak
Wave
on that
around
after
and be
you've
like,
met
me,
him.
I'm a god.
Speaking
No.
of creatures. They have been fed. Wonderful. Saves me having to do it.
Yeah. Artemis is taking care of them, isn't she?
She is. She does her best. But, not that it will be any comfort, not that it's intended to do that, not that you need it, but you're not the only person in Artemis's life who she hasn't spoken of at all. They were here a long time, met many people. I didn't even know they had a brother for the longest time after I met them.
She hadn't told you about Apollo.
Eventually, I mean, she did have amnesia for a while, but I mean, she didn't speak of his passing until long, long after it happened.
I didn't quite note him. She didn't get to. It was not. I only know the stories. I am not one of the ones who got to meet him. So if you did, you were lucky. But
Two
Apollo,
brief encounters, but I suppose.
that's more than I had. So she must value you a lot.
I mean, it was more of he showed up. She didn't even know it was him until he took off the stupid paper bag he was wearing.
Yeah, that sounds like a him thing to do.
Must have been pretty close if she trusted you about her brother.
Yeah. Artemis is quite the person, you would say.
That is definitely true. Very hard to wrap my head around sometimes, but yeah. Funny way of showing they care, I guess.
No, they don't. No, Artemis will say they care, will act like they care. But in the end, they still want to go back to the end. So I think she has finally understood that she has no place there anyways. But do not
Well,
expect them to stick around. They never do.
oh,
If I
trust
am
me,
anything to
I
go
am
by, they
well
never do.
aware. It probably wasn't for as long, but they've left this place before. Well, the barrier was up and abandoned everything with barely a note. Left their brother with a group of elves after only reuniting him for a short while. That's why they came back. And trust me, once the barrier's gone, I highly expect them to leave again. They might
It
not have
starts
the
with
end.
ours.
They might not have the end to
Artem-
return to, but they have another family in this world they have yet to meet. I'm sure they'll go after them at some point.
At least I know she has a home.
Some-
And she has you if she doesn't, so she's gonna be fine.
I trust that, at least, but sometimes when you love someone, you've got to be prepared to let them go. But, I mean, if you're not and they disappear, then that just leaves a bit of a bitterness.
What would you know about that? What do you know?
All I know is what I've experienced. Artemis is one of my closest and dearest friends. I would do anything for them, but I also know that they will run away if they think it's needed, that they do not value themselves enough. They think anyone can
They
do what
will
they
run
do.
away.
They will
They
run
will
away
run
and they
away.
have run away.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Artemis is someone you cannot fully. You can trust Artemis, they will not harm you, but you cannot expect them to. They will promise things and they will live because that's how they are. Fucking coward. Artemis is not. Moving on. It's you and I are different. She
Definitely.
has stayed. She has stayed and she's gonna stay for you. She begged for help, and that means she loves at least a little bit. So she's attached to this place. Although it seems she has forgotten that getting attachments like that in a war can only mean pain and solitude, but who am I to know what has happened?
Well, definitely dangerous times, but I suppose some people need a little bit of care to get them through it. For some people here, the only thing they're living for is to protect the others. But you're definitely right. They care about a lot of people here. That being said, I haven't seen them in a few days, so I'm not quite sure where they've run off to this time.
It's Artemis. They're fine. They're probably just,
They're
I don't
definitely
know,
fine,
hiding away in a.
but
They're probably just hiding away in a hole, you know, trying not to interact with people. Because they've never liked people. Trust me on that. It's not something that changes. See, they change a lot, but that doesn't change. Nuh-uh. Their lack of social awareness does not change a thing.
You'd think the amount of balls they had to go to, they'd be more accustomed to people, but no, still hate them.
Yeah.
Have to
Hell
say,
no.
very relatable. Very relatable.
Uh-huh. So you're one of those. Okay, I get that. Yeah, no, you know what? I can see, I can tell. That's why you both get along. Trust
I
me.
enjoy my solitude, but people definitely make life more interesting. A good way to find entertainment at the very least. And companionship isn't
Entertainment.
what you'd knock at. I mean, you say you know of the Fae, most of our thing is to do with tricks.
Yeah, no. I can imagine.
But, yeah. it's an interesting place here. Much more interesting without the dangers, but, well, I suppose some would find that more intriguing.
Come on, safety doesn't mean interesting. It's actually quite boring. What are you doing if you're not running for your life? What is life without a little bit of danger, with a little bit of, like, imminent death?
It's not everybody's preferred pace, but I do understand what you mean. It can be boring, but sometimes safe has to be boring.
I mean, living that old, imagine.
Yeah, I have had some quite boring moments, but there's always been something interesting around the corner. Just takes a while.
I mean, it's been, I think, around 8 years since she left, so, I mean...
8 years.
Yeah, give or take. Give or take. As I said, it's difficult to keep track.
Yeah, of course.
These textures are so weird. Why is everything so cold here? I need... Why is there only water, not lava pools? What is this place? Also, you have plants that do not eat you. You are insane. I am not...
I mean,
do not
there are
laugh at
some
me.
plants
I will
that
stab
eat
you.
but they mainly eat flies.
Are you calling yourself a fly?
I'm not calling myself a fly, I'm saying there are carnivorous
You
plants.
did say they sometimes eat you, but they mostly eat flies. Come on, are you calling yourself a fly?
I'm
are
not
you?
calling
I thought you were
myself
Faye,
a
not fly.
I'm referring to
I mean,
a
you do look
carnivorous
tiny
type
like
of
one, but oh
plant.
my god.
Alright, you do what you like.
I mean, look at those wings. You do look like a fly. Do you have also a lot of eyes and stuff? Are you like? Is that a thing?
Maybe, but they're not mine. But my point is, yes, it's very different, the plant life here. And the cold, well, we just happen to be surrounded by ice-capped mountains, so I apologise it's not up to what you'd prefer, but natural protections, I suppose. I didn't pick the place.
Yeah, that one. What were you? I was actually not paying attention to you while you were explaining things, but was like a demon or something, right?
Yes, a demon. Their name is Karma.
Demons. I think I encountered one the other day.
I'd
I
imagine.
mean, the other day when on the introduction.
Yeah.
He was quite not fond of me. I wonder why. Genuinely.
He didn't seem quite fond of many people. He did rush off rather quickly after explaining was done.
I mean... See, I understand that. I would also have rushed off. Not like I did or anything, but...
No, but it is fair, I mean, whether it was
I mean,
much to learn or just not fond of anyone there, it's understandable.
Demons are a really interesting species.
That
I do
can
wonder
attest
how you
to.
got one to care enough to save you, but...
Oh, well. They're the reason I came here in the first place, so maybe it's more about caring about their history here than the people. Or maybe they're just looking for some entertainment, who knows?
I mean... Yeah, that would make sense. Demons are fickle to trade with.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
In my experience, prone to anger, but that might just be because it was the Nether, and everyone and everything is prone to anger. See, I am quite calm and connected for, what you see there.
Oh, I'm
Not
sure.
that I hope you
sure.
understand. Yeah, you should be. So they got a tavern.
Yes, this is probably the third one they've set up in their time here. They seem rather attached to the idea. Yes, first it was the 3 arrows, then Starry Night perhaps? I'm not quite sure. I didn't go to the one on their island very often. And now this one. I suppose when they weren't without any fighting to do, they thought being a barkeep would be enjoyable.
Yeah, Artemis has always liked to attempt people, let it be through war or some food. That's just how they are.
Yes, I think they also appreciate the gossip of the travellers who would come through. There used to be a port on their island that they'd get some quite interesting patrons from.
Yeah,
Quite a few they had to shoot out the window, though, for getting too rowdy.
of course, you.
Oh, someone covered it.
Yeah. No,
Well,
whatever.
I know
Still the
quite a
comfiest
large
place
source
in
of
this.
lava if you'd like to see it. It's not too far.
All right. Still the comfiest place in this Forsaken place, but
Wait, come
Ugh.
over here. I want to show you something. You might actually like this.
why would you want to show me something I like?
Well, it just so happens I found it recently. It belongs to a friend of mine. Similar affinity for fire as you, but not a never species. Have you ever heard of a phoenix?
Only in stories and markers that wanted to like not markers. What was the overworlded word for this? Trade. Yeah, bitches that wanted to buy some. They were quite after their feathers and tears.
Yes, they're not a common species by far. Very few of them exist, but I do have a friend who is a phoenix, and interestingly enough, they've somehow grown a fire tree. Don't ask me how it
Not
works.
the weirdest thing I've said.
Not the. I don't understand how they did it. I'm not quite sure if you can see it from over here, actually.
I, in fact, do not.
Alright. We can go up and around then. I mainly bring it up
What are
because.
those? What is that?
Oh, that is a sniffer.
Oh, it has the colors of an.
It is covered in moss, which is oh, do be careful.
Oh my god. He kind of looks like a hogling, but like.
They're very friendly
he's big
creatures.
hogling.
They like digging up seeds in the
Oh my
ground.
god. Shh.
Oh,
Hi.
all right.
Hi. Hi. Okay, enough.
There is a gate, you know.
Since when? I think I expected for such a smart creature as you may seem, for you to understand that I do not follow rules. But sure.
I see. Well, I thought you just missed it.
Do not underestimate my intelligence just because I'm Netherian.
I wouldn't do it for that.
For that. Oh, so you're underestimating my intelligence.
Oh, I'm not
Awesome. I
underestimating
love
your
to know that.
intelligence. I'm just saying you seem more interested in your brawn, but this is what I was speaking of. There's a large lava pool
You do
here.
not survive on Brown's alone, but sure. Let's keep dreaming about that. Huh. I mean, it's odd that they choose a tree, but
I mean, they didn't quite choose it.
who am I to judge? Who am I kidding?
I believe they took a
yes.
lava bath and somehow a seed popped out and this happened, and I'm not quite sure how that works, but Charlie's always one for mysteries. I'm sure they won't mind you taking a bath in their tree.
Yeah, not like I'm gonna ask either way, but... Oh, yes.
It's at least, well, not quite as close as the other one, but close enough for you, hopefully.
Yeah, whatever. Anything but that horrid water. Yeah, no, I can see. Is that some warp? Are they?
I'm not
Have
quite
they-
sure. I mean, it's not a never-based tree. Its leaves just formed like this, very fiery. I'm not one for plants myself, but I'm sure there's some magical reason for why it's like this. Couldn't tell you though.
Wow, the smart fae cannot tell me why something magic happened. That's quite a surprise.
Well, I haven't bothered to research it myself, but I've learned with Charlie that some things are better left unexplained. Phoenixes are far older magic than I am, so they're more mysterious than most will give them credit for.
I mean, yeah, there are not that many around, are there? I just know that they sold for a very high price.
I can imagine so. I mean, eternal life, even persisting after death, is quite sought after. Not that anyone can really replicate a phoenix's
Death
abilities.
and life are overrated anyways.
It truly is.
Everyone's meant to die and everything lives. It just happens. There's no way of stopping one or the other.
Yeah. Not sure where they've gone now. Oh, there she is. What an interesting conversation. Artemis, how do you deal with this?
So, you're leaving people alone now, huh? You're quite picking up on Artemis habits.
Being faster than you doesn't mean I'm leaving you alone. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I mean, you weren't lost. I'm sure you're capable enough to make it through a mountain.
I've made it through the nether. Do you
Exactly.
think a mere
If you can make it through the
month
nether, you can make it through anything, right?
There seems to be quite a big amount of this block here.
Yes.
Why is that?
Construction for the area. Not quite finished yet. No, it's a crystal.
Is everyone around here magic except from that one like Smith? Maddie, I think was her name. I'm sorry, I am not good with names. I do not care enough
I
about
believe it
people
was
to remember.
Claire, if you're talking about the blacksmith, but
Oh yeah, sure,
yeah,
whatever. Listen, in my Claire.
Claire, yeah.
What an odd name. At least it's not other than yours. Jay, are you called like a card? What? Do people pick poker with you? Do you pick that name because of like a poker face or whatever?
Fae don't give out their true names. It's simply a simplification of my one.
Yeah. Alright.
But
Sure, Joker card.
as far as magical creatures go, the majority of beings here have magical abilities. Claire seems rather adverse to the thought of magic, being a human as they are.
Yeah, they are averse of magic Netherians. Basically anything. Like
Basically
us, to quote their words.
everything. Oh, trust me, I know. They were interesting to talk to, but they seem determined to get out of here, to break the barrier, so as long as they are pursuing that goal, then I think they should be fine. Trying to think, there aren't too many non-magical creatures here from what I think of. Most of the humans I know have, well, gained magical abilities through some way or another.
Magic is that common, huh?
Well, it's more like happenstance, but I suppose nowadays, a few magical creatures who don't or haven't explored the magical abilities. You mentioned meeting Rose. They're a fairy, but he Hasn't quite harnessed his own magic from what I'm aware, at least. Have been to talk to him soon, though.
They will need a lot of help to get through this if they go to the war in the first place, but...
I don't think they're too fond of anything like that, but at the very least, they'll be kept
Fondness
safe.
does not matter. I thought you'd understand that. Fondness of war does not matter when you're, like, thrust into battle. And that is what's gonna happen for what it seems.
Exactly.
It's either you learn or you're dead.
If someone is completely incapable or does not know how to use a sword, I'm not going to force them into a war where they will inevitably die. But if they want to learn and contribute,
die from what I learned. Either way, so better die trying than not. Don't you think?
Well, yes. I mean, we do plan to
honorable.
We do plan to hold something to train those who are less skilled in what to do, or at least basic combat for the moment, but finding the time and figuring out where everybody is, we still have a few people unaccounted for right now.
That's a liability.
Definitely. But all we can do is hope to teach and, well, make sure people are as prepared as they can be.
I mean, you have Artemis on your side. You're gonna be fine.
We can only hope, but it definitely gives us a leg up, at the very least. What do you make of all the people here? You seem to have interesting judgment. I'd appreciate your insight.
Honest opinion, or the one that you want to hear?
Honest opinion is the only thing I want to hear.
Yeah, you're all dead. If you do not get your shit together, you're all dead. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh, I know that already.
Claire seems like a liability. If they're not fond.
They don't seem to believe that gods exist at all. They're not taking Warren seriously.
Honestly, I don't either, because you imagine taking someone like a god seriously. Ugh. They're always megalomaniacs who never see what hits them coming, but whatever. Anyways.
Sure.
Don't sure me.
Well, continue, please.
Rose is kind, but they will be dead in seconds if they do not get their act together. Artemis, well, I can account for Artemis.
They are one of the most capable, I would say.
One of the few who would stand a chance. Luckily, well, we have history, so I know. I know. If she doesn't live before the battle, like the coward she acts like, they will be of use.
Yes.
They're too scared of facing their own feelings all the time, which is a liability in battle. Having feelings is not something that you can afford when your life is on the line, much less if you care about others. Because now your life means that every single injury, every single blow you take is a blow and a less of a chance that they survive.
That's definitely an interesting perspective on things. I do very much appreciate it. And you are right, we are quite disadvantaged as we stand now, but...
Yeah, you will need every single hand that you can.
And that's why we
gathered people here. If you want to even try. Nah, from what I understand, you gathered people here because you're desperate. You need the warriors, you don't need magical creatures, and not forcing them to, because if you do not force them to learn, life is gonna, through death, and they're gonna be dying because you weren't strong enough to force them to learn how to bear a sword.
I see. Well, obviously I can't order everyone around, but...
But if you have people who listen to you enough that they follow you around like little lost puppies, then you have their trust. And that is something you might want to use.
Well, I'll definitely do my
if
best
you want to
with
keep them
it.
alive. Keep a keen eye on Artemis. Artemis sleeps hours, then days, then months, and then you never see them again.
I know. Not as well as you do,
No,
but I know. I could never know as well as you do, but I understand.
Have you ever been left like that? Without notice, without a word? Someone you thought family?
I got a
To
letter,
never speak to you
but
again?
my understanding is you never got that.
No, Artemis is too much of a coward to say goodbye.
In person, at least, definitely. I suppose I wouldn't let them go, though. I mean, when they tried to leave me, I tracked them down and said, I know you're here. And I let them have their peace, but, well, you can see how that ended up.
You forced them to stay.
Not so much force them, but I knew where they had run off to, at least one of the locations they were staying at. They knew that I knew, even though they hadn't wanted me to find out. And after they left their brother, they came crawling back. I'm not sure what it is. They seem to find importance in this place. I'm not quite sure if it's the people or something else that makes them want to stay here, but it's something, and I have to say I'm glad for it. You're very correct when you say that we would be in a much worse position if Artemis wasn't here.
Listen, I do not like you. You're fey, you're bossy, you try to order me around. But if there's a war incoming, I already promised this Artemis, and if you talk to them, I can imagine they already told you. First of all, I am not a threat. I may seem like a threat to you, but do not blame me for my origins.
I will not. If you're willing to help with things, then
I won't
hold things against you.
I will help. You're gonna be lost if I don't. You need more capable people. You need hands.
That we
and
do.
That's what I'm offering you. Now, I know face, and you take promises, and most of all, swears. It's kind of a big deal from what I've seen, huh?
Definitely.
I will not offer you my name. But you have my word. I will fight by you until everything ends. Let it be through victory or death. I will protect the people from this place because Artemis and you apparently care about them. They seem incapable, naive, stupid, but not bad. And that's enough to save a life. Innocents shall not die by the hands of another megalomaniac. Come on. But I am asking you of something before I close the swear and my oath to you and to the people in this place. I need you, and I need to know that Artemis' life, if it ever comes down to it, will be put above mine, or mostly everyone. You're doomed if they die.
I can promise you, I will do everything in my power to make sure Artemis
No,
survives.
that's not enough. You need to promise me that if push comes to shove, you will be saving them. Not me. I will not ask you to save. Do not save your friends. But if you see me do something, do not get in my way. For Artemis' sake. I'm sorry. Promise me that their life will be prioritized they're not meant to die this way. Not now. Not after everything.
Alright then. I will prioritize them, I promise you. I'll do whatever I can.
Now give me back. Give me back my sword. Ugh, I feel naked without it.
I do greatly appreciate your words, and
There's nothing to
despite
appreciate.
we can agree that we do not have to like each other, but at the end of the day, I think we can also agree that no matter what happens, Artemis is what is important in this. Without them, well,
Yeah.
things will start crumbling. And, like I said, I'll do all I can. But it was
That's enough.
definitely a, well, I won't say delightful, but I guess good getting to have a word with you at the very least.
Oh, you're not having a delight having time with me? Spending time with me? That's so rude. I thought Fays were meant to be polite.
Faze
You're
also
being
cannot
so
lie. And I won't say I appreciate your attitude, but I do appreciate this very much so. And I do hope that you, well, have at least a moderately alright time considering the circumstances. I'm sure you'll take good care of yourself.
Yeah, I've been more worried about taking care of others, but sure.
Of course, but I believe I'll bid you farewell for today.
You did ask me for my judgment.
And like
Aside
I
from
said, I
naive
appreciate it.
stupidness and weakness, I'd be wary on Claire. If Claire keeps hating magical things and not believing the god, they may want to leave this place, but they will be more of a nuisance than help
Oh, trust me.
if they keep
I'm
treating
well
everyone
aware.
like that.
You know of the Fae. I've had one encounter with Claire already. Just keep in mind why
can
I remember their
assume.
name so closely.
Yeah, I can
Have
imagine.
a wonderful
Yeah, no,
day,
I
Cersei.
have a day card.
They are going to be a perpetual thorn. Not to quote a less than ideal person, but at the very least, I know they can't go against their word, not with my heritage. But they will still be a headache, that is for sure. I'm definitely leaving them to Artemis. They are correct, though. A lot of the people here are incapable of the basics of defense, and a lot of them do not know the first thing about combat. Not that it's needed as of right yet, not that any form of skill will gain favor against Warren. The sooner people realize what we're up against, the better. I cannot stand the influence, the undermining of myself. Cersei knows nothing about me, and whilst I know little about them, I know one thing. They are far, far, far too abrasive. Perhaps it's needed in the Nether, and more likely it is. But it's not something I'm too kind of tolerating. The fact they hit me, even if accidental. They're lucky Artemis cares so much. It would be easier than lifting a finger to send them somewhere they could never escape from. But I won't need to do that. She agreed to help us, and who am I to turn down a helping hand? Eventually they'll learn, their hubris will crumble, and they will figure out that what we are dealing with isn't some school ground bully, isn't some wannabe dictator, some megalomaniac who wants power more than they can imagine. No, I've seen those before. I've killed those before. I've watched Karma do the same. We're dealing with the real thing here. We're dealing with the real thing, Toshi. And until somebody offers me an explanation as to what we can do against them, all we're doing is biding time. All we're doing is biding time till a saving grace shows up. This is a losing battle. But if people can't fight, and if people can't realize the danger they're in, then at the very least, I will protect everyone till my last breath. Artemis doesn't need my protection, but I will do all I can to keep them safe. And, well, I suppose that's all I can do at the end of the day. Protect them till they leave themselves. And when they do leave, I won't hold it against them. They might be one of the few people I have left, but there's far more for them outside of this place than there is for me. Least I can do is help them get there. Least I can do is protect the people who need me. At the very least, I need to try. Oof! Oof, that was a lot. That was a lot. I didn't expect to be walking around as much as we were, but we kind of went all over the shop. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful time. We got to make some little promises. We gotta make some little promises, some legally binding magical promises. Oh, joy! Oh, yay! We love that. We love that. Join the group. I've been asked to join the group. The bullet.
Do you like lore? Do you like lore, chat? Do you like lore? Hi!
Hi, Cersei.
Hi, yay! I'm sorry if I was mean. I try not to be too mean. I'm sorry if I was mean.
You try not to be too mean. Wow. Is that you trying not to be mean? Wow.
Yes.
Wow. No, it was fun. It was fun. They do not like each other, though. They do not like each other.
Yeah, no, we do
all.
not. We clash too much. And it was like a passive-aggressive conversation all of the time. We were just like...
Character Jay doesn't even mean to get on your nerves. They're just like, they just talk like that, and you take offense to it. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's
like
fair.
that.
No. Yeah, I mean, I do kind of get on your nerves, but that's kind of my point. Like, to be fair, I do think character CC just tries to get on people's nerves most of the time. Mechanisms, you know, coping mechanisms.
Yeah.
But Chad, guys, do you like the lore? Do you like?
I hope everyone found it interesting. We made some legally binding promises.
Yeah, legal contracts. That's me.
We love.
Yeah, that's my lawyer side coming to play into the lore. That's why I'm a law student, Chad.
You're like, Faye, I'll make a promise to them because they'll know I'm serious.
Only if they make a promise to me,
if they make
which
a promise
is a bind.
to me. Oh dear. This will definitely not have any negative ramifications in the
Anything
future
else?
at
No.
all. Nothing bad will ever come
That-
from this at all. I'm not dreading the future. I'm not dreading the future. Why would I ever dread the future?
Nah, also it's totally not like the also chat, I saw you calling me tsundere. I am not, my character is not a tsundere, definitely not.
I mean,
it's not like she literally just offered the life and service to protect fucking Aramis. What do you mean, Jay? You keep saying you mean.
I mean, hey, you know, little tsundere, little tsundere bean, little bit little tsundere bean.
Mira, yo being so tsundere, I'm not a tsundere. My third just...
Chat's bullying you, L. Chat's bullying. Teehee.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, it was so
Here
fun,
I
though.
am.
It was so fun.
Yeah, I think it's fun. I think our dynamic is quite like unique. Because we have one thing that keeps us from like tearing each other's throat, but at the same, and I think
yeah, the
like,
only thing stopping them from killing each other is Artemis. So like that's fun.
Yeah, that's fun. To be fair,
fun.
I mean, again, to be fair, character CC kind of like wants to kill everyone. But that's not
fair. Character J doesn't want to kill everyone, but you get on her nerves enough that she thinks about it.
Yeah. That's just my charm, you know. It's part of the CC magic.
Part of the CC magic, just getting on people's nerves enough for them to just consider: is murder okay in this situation? Is it okay?
Yes. I mean, aside from the fact that my character is canonically a warrior, I have little to no actual PvP skills. Do you know that I've won once I won like a how it's called a Bedwars lobby, just like annoying the other team enough, so they wanted to quit.
Oh my god. I used to
being an annoyance, a disturbance. It's kind of like my point, you know.
No, I used to when I was a kid and first started playing Minecraft. Me and my friend would we didn't know it wasn't allowed, but we would like low-key team in Sky Wars. We'd hide on each other's island till the end, and then like whoever was left would come kill us, and there would be two of us, so we'd win. But then they'd also bully me to jump off the edge. So.
Oh my god, cross teaming, Jay.
Cross teaming. But I was like
Hello!
5.
Join the group.
No, Maz might not want to talk right now. It's late for him. He's sleepy. Oh, it's sus!
Okay.
Sus! Imposter! Sus!
Okay, enough.
Do you know what's funny?
Do you know that
that's a rose head.
Do you know that I have eaten...
That's a rose head, and that is an Among Us maid dress skin.
Huh. I once ate, how it's called? I once ate nuggets of Among Us. It was very fun. They're very tasty. So, you'd rather take that? Yeah, good job.
Don't eat Mars. He's just he's Spider-Man. He's literally Spider-Man.
I mean, I am just saying.
He's
how
literally
crunchy are you from? How crunchy could you be?
He's made of bones, so probably pretty crunchy. He's a skeleton.
Do not tempt me more. Do not tempt me more.
But
also,
it's not like tasty meat crunchy. It's just like eating bark.
Yeah, it's like eating it's like eating the wood stick of the on ice creams. Like you just eat the pellets.
Eat
like
me?
Oh.
Why are you looking at me that way? I have not done anything to. I just eat the wood. I just go.
Maz, you might want to run,
weird.
Maz. You might want to run. Says he's gonna eat you, Maz. You might want to run. You're gonna get flame grilled full. And there he goes into the snow.
Hiding in the snow.
Hiding.
My only
He's
weakness.
hiding.
Water.
Hiding.
See, I think the ghast theme makes for the play that
Hello.
I am not touching water, and it's kind of representative of my streaming self, you know. I think
fair.
the Twitch out of me is coming when not touching water, but sure, I get that.
I have hydrophobia, so I also hate water. Oh, I can't shoot L. L's God! L's God! L's God!
Ah!
Die! It doesn't work. It's not effective. Runs.
Is that a... What the fuck is
I
that?
think it's a silverfish head. Which I didn't think it was possible to get one of those, but it scares me.
No.
Wait, I have to show
no.
I have to show stream my son. I have to show them my son.
Wait. Hi. I need to end stream because my mother is here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be saying bye and rating you.
Okay, thank you. You can send chat to see my son. His name is Sniffington and I love him. He grew up. Guys, look, he grew up. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. He's got his little pitcher flowers. He likes them. They're his favorite. He's a big boy. His name is Sniffington. He's my baby. He's my boy. He's my little lad. Hello. Hello. Look at my little boy. Hello. I wasn't expecting Cece to react to him in stream, but it was very cute just coming over. It was very cute just her coming over to meet my son. And I was like, I'm not going to say anything because he's not really meant to be here. Mars gets to meet my son. This is my son. His name is Sniffington and I love him. I love him. Mwah. Mwah. Look at him and his big little ears. Look at him. I'm gonna leave the group that I am in. Look at my son. Appreciate him. Thank you for the raid,
I'm taking photos of you all.
Thank you for the raid. I hope you enjoyed doing lore with me today. I hope you like it. I'm so sorry, Mars.
Too.
I hope that you're enjoying
Golly.
stream, and I hope you enjoyed Cersei's stream. Consider following if you haven't already. Join my
Hey,
Discord,
Mars.
and if you like Mythrill lore,
Hey.
you should consider joining the
Hey.
Mythrill SMP Discord because
Hey.
you get notified whenever any of
Hey,
our
do you
streamers
wanna
go
see
live playing
my
Minecraft. We're on the
podcast?
server, and we also do lore catch-ups where you can
I can't show
read.
it to the-
Eventually, there'll be a
just some
podcast
shit.
that
It's
tells
on it,
people
like,
what happened in a video
what the
format, which will be easier to
Does he
comprehend.
not
But
look like a really
we're still
serious
waiting on some
uncle?
assets for that, so hopefully that will be happening next week. We have to wait.
Fuck are
And
you
then
talking
And
about?
then I have
What?
this one.
Ew.
You guys, I am trying to say hello to the raiders. Say hello to the raiders.
Well, shit. Mute.
Oh,
mute
hi.
then. Mute. I mean, deafen then.
I don't want to. I like
Definitely.
hearing your voice.
Well,
Just
then
the
don't
fact of-
complain. We're
Just
having
here
a
is it-
Oh,
conversation.
I'm sorry. Are you trying to terrify my son again? I told you can't come around
No,
him if
I-
you're gonna wear
No,
the
I
heads.
didn't. So actually, I wasn't facing him, so
You can
couldn't
only
see
be a
me.
fun uncle if you don't traumatize my kid.
What the?
I don't
What?
traumatize him.
What?
Well,
What are you talking
your head does not look like concerned eyebrows, in my opinion.
What?
What?
I'm looking at Jay's chat.
What do you mean? It doesn't look like concern. It's hair on a skeleton.
Huh?
Do you wear a wig, Mars, or
How?
does the hair grow out of your skull?
We don't think
Well, you-
about my anatomy too much.
We don't think. If Elle tried, because they snatch your weave.
We don't think about my anatomy too
Elle,
much.
are you gonna try? There's bones
No,
underneath
why would they
it.
do that?
There's bones underneath
I know
it.
those bones.
Hey, sniffing time!
Mars is the only one who gets
sniff,
privilege.
Sniff, sniff, sniff. He sniff, he sniff, he sniff. I have never felt more love for a creature in my life. I'm sorry to my IRL dog.
Oh,
Hey, at least Sniffington doesn't shit on my carpet.
That's so true.
yeah.
Don't do the poop
Oh.
update. Don't do the poop update. Don't do the poop update. How do you guys feel about the Minecraft mobs? Do you guys? What do you guys like? There's a crab, and there's armadillo, and there's a penguin. It goes newt newt.
A what?
A penguin. It goes newt newt.
A penguin.
A penguin. It goes newt newt.
I think they're pretty solid mobs.
I like them. I feel like armadillo's gonna win because people want wolf armor. I feel like the crab claw would be really cool if it affected more than just placing blocks, and I think the penguins are just dolphins but snowy. But they go newt newt, so like that's up in my book. Why are you spinning? Ah!
Because I was trying to look at you.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah. Thanks.
You're welcome. I stole him from you yesterday, and you can have him back now. Mwah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You good guy, Toshi. You little lad. Mwah. Toshi also doesn't
Really
like
He likes me
characters.
more.
Toshi doesn't like character Cersei. Toshi will peck them. They were mean. They were mean and they hurt my feelings.
Toshi likes me better.
Character J is gonna stab them. Not really. Not really. They wouldn't do that because
Oh.
Artemis would be sad.
Literally, I sat there when, and then you were like, I won't stab them because of Artemis. I'm like, okay, guys.
Did you give me a flower?
You stole it.
Oh, I'm sorry. You
I
can have
give
it back.
I gave Mars the flower. I gave you a flower as
I
well.
saw. Here you can have wheat seeds.
Sick. I have my own flower in there.
You can have wheat seeds because I found them on the path randomly while I, was doing
I
lore.
don't know.
I don't know why they were there because they weren't there
I don't know where they
originally.
came from.
I'm not sure if Melora
Yeah.
dropped them. or...
Melora's not around there.
No, I don't know where
But, like-
Melora is. I don't know what is going on. I don't know who, what, when,
Melora's
where,
been
why.
Hmm.
Balloons!
I picked Melora.
Balloons! Mazaki, do you have bones for bone meal? I want to grow my pitcher plant.
Do I have bones?
Do you
A
have
couple.
bones? Do you have bones that I can use for fertilizer?
Do you want a femur?
Yeah, sure.
I don't have any.
Elle, do you have bones?
I have so many bones.
There's so many bones, legitimately gained bones.
Yeah.
I trust that, definitely.
I actually do have quite a lot of bones in my house as well, though. So if you ever need bones, there is bones
Oh
in
my
my
god,
house.
an Izzy. I gotta get more plants for my son. He likes the pitcher flowers.
I think Izzy's on the server.
Really?
Do you?
Are you
You
sure?
reckon?
Yeah, I reckon that. I don't know what gave me the idea, but
Are you sure? You
Just
sure?
got
You sure?
instinct. Yeah.
Do you like your new flower? Do you like your new flower, Sniffington? Hello. Did you
Fuck
Did you
no.
like meeting Cersei? Did you like meeting Cersei? Did you enjoy? Did you have a nice time? The only character Cersei has been kind to thus far is Sniffington.
That's so base.
That is so base. Every character should. Warren will fold
Is
and
it-
end the conflict simply for Sniffington.
Yeah, that's
We
the thing.
introduce
We only-
Warren to Sniffington, and he's like, "Yeah, no, I can't destroy the world anymore. That now that this creature exists, I can't do that.
only people that cannot
Real.
be mean to are the animals.
You
that
can't be
exist.
mean to Sniffington. He's just a big boy. He's just a chongo lad. He's just a gigantic, lovable son of a bitch. Aren't you? You like the pretty flowers? You're my little guy who likes the little flowers. Questions I'm new here, no spoiler. What does Warren look like? Oh yeah. You can see Warren in, I think he is in both the Mythrill. If you go to the YouTube from the card link, you can check out the Arc 2 finale cinematic and then also the Arc 2 recap. He appears in both of them. He's got red hair, wears a blue dress, or not quite a dress. It's
Red
kind of a
hair?
dress. He's got long red hair in a ponytail. Or not ponytail, it's a braid. Also, we usually refer to him by male pronouns, but it is any pronouns for Warren. I just... he's a stinky man, and that's why I call him he, him, usually. But any pronouns
call him
work for
bitch
Warren.
boy.
It's why his appearance is quite feminine. Why are you punching me? Do you want
No, I'm not.
bones? Do you want more bones for your collection?
My collection? As in, like, my body? Or...
Well, you told me that you had, like, more bones than, like, a person normally has, so I thought you could just add more to yourself and then become, like, a giant, maybe? Is that how you
That's a
digivolve?
weird thing to assume.
Well, imagine
how
it.
you
If I
grow?
get you enough bones, would you be able to be, like, have you ever seen Clifford the Big Red Dog?
Yes.
You could be like as big as him, but a person. You could be like a Titan from Attack on Titan.
I love Attack on Titan.
I haven't seen.
No,
I
same.
hate you.
I know. I'm sorry. I have a problem with watching shows. I've been watching all the Brendan Rodgers series recently. Because they're very funny.
Guys, I gotta go. I'll be back. I know actually I
Okay.
won't, that's a lie. I love you too.
Disappear.
Have a great
Bam.
stream. I am. Just give me.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Bam.
Perfect.
Oh, hey. I crawled to you.
Hi.
Crawling back to you.
Crawling back to you. Now far up calling where you ever feel, but I always do. And baby, I'm too.
My
Did it be
inventory is filled with bones
eons
now.
to fall for somebody new? Now falling through, crawling back to you. I like Arctic Monkeys a
You're
lot. You just called me a nerd. Your mic cut out at the word nerd, so L, bad
No.
effect.
Okay.
No, I love you. I was eating Nutella before stream because I was hungry and I wanted Nutella. It was tasty. Oh my god! Mines! Mines! I started my stream in your room. I started my stream coming out of your room.
I know.
I finished
was there.
I finished reading the book to you today.
Aw,
We finished Robin Hood.
that's really funny.
It's really cute. Do you think character Mars enjoyed it even though he couldn't hear it?
He was probably busy being in a
coma. But like
unspecified
if he had been
consciousness.
if he had been awake, do you think he would have enjoyed it?
No.
Oh, well, that's just disappointing, isn't it? I thought I was doing something cute, but I guess I should just perish. I guess I'll just go in the ocean and drown.
I guess I'm coming with you.
Yay!
The only way
together!
you're saving me is by saving yourself.
Oh shit! All right. That was short-lived.
Guess what? I lied. I'm just kidding. I would never do that.
Have you seen Charlie's tree?
Yes.
I think, did we go there yesterday? I don't remember.
Yes.
I don't remember things. I'm tired, always, constantly. My memory is like a sack of shit on a roller coaster.
Let's show Skylar.
We can show Skylar. I did a thing. I wanted to bring Cersei here because lava pool. But I also kept looking back towards the building because I was like, I don't want to go. I don't want to.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo. Ah! This is Charlie's house. It's their new house. And up here is their bird's nest. Welcome to the bird. I left this up here. wait. I'll show you what the original one I put down was. That was the original one I put down.
Stunning.
Oh, also hi Melora, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you all had a lovely stream with them. It was very funny. Us doing lore, trying to avoid— Be careful in the tree! Trying to avoid Melora. Oh no.
I'm inside. You know what? I'm just gonna go in.
Oh, be careful please, it's very fiery in there. But I hope it's okay. No, it's perfectly
Yeah,
fine.
it's a bit
You're
toasty.
perfectly fine to be on the server whilst we're doing lore, Melora. We just like to know so that we can like avoid each other. But you know, you're perfectly fine. Thank you. You're so very lovely. I hope that we didn't disturb you at all with
I'm
us
about to
walking
jump.
around. Why is Mars about to jump? I can't see where he is.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit, Mars. Mars.
I lived.
Robotnik voice.
I lived. It's fine. I lived. Oh
But
no!
yeah,
I'm
thank you so much
floating
for
into
the
lava.
raid. Oh no. We did a lore stream today with myself and the lovely Cersei live. Oh, thank you so much, Professor Penguin, for the follow. If you guys are interested to learn more about Mythrill, I highly recommend checking out the Discord and also check out my Discord because you know we do some silly stuff there. I've got another lore stream happening
Who's we?
So I'm talking to chat. I have another lore stream on Sunday, which I'm really looking forward to. It's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful and amazing, and I'm looking forward to it.
I'm not.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess Mars just hates me. But if you're interested
do.
in seeing that, you can show up and come and see that. We do streams pretty. I do streams pretty often, at least. I try to stream at least 3 times a week. It's very silly times. And I hope, just again, I hope you have an amazing stream, Laura. Thank you for the lurk. Mwah, you're so wonderful. You're so very wonderful. Do
I feel the need to scream.
it, I'll fly away.
I'm not gonna.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sure you guys have seen around the sanctuary a little bit on Melora's stream. We're planning to do like a carnival thing over here, but so far I'm the only person who has built anything, and I'm going to be very sad if it stays that way, Marzaki. All I have is a half-built stage and my son. My son is the best thing here. He's a good boy. Look at him. Look at my son. Look at my son. Oh, there's no pitcher plant. Mother pitcher plant. Pitcher plant. Pitcher plant. Pitcher. Ba 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 ba. My son likes pitcher plants. His name is Sniffington. He is a good friend. Elle has a plan for something. I'm worried about what this plan is. I'm very concerned. I'm always concerned when it comes to this SMP. Because there is so much angst. Another thing for anybody who doesn't know a lot about the Mythrill lore, if you do the expedition on Mythrill, you can check out all the recap videos and also Mythrill Monthly, which I swear it's coming back soon. I got the sketch of the thing I commissioned today for it, so hopefully it will be done for next week. Hehe, excited.
Tee-hee.
I'm so very excited.
My nail is coming off.
Your nail's coming, like the whole thing, or just like the end of it? Because that's concerning either way.
It's just like... I don't have a lot of calcium intake, okay?
You should fix that. Get more milk. Considering you were all bones, get more milk. This is directed at everyone. Especially you, Mars. But also everyone. Are you just staring?
I'm just looking.
Oh, okay. You love angst, especially when characters deserve it. What counts as a character deserving angst? I like angst when it's just a character getting real upset about certain things. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. I'm sure you know a thing or two about angst, Marzaki.
Not really. I've never really tried it.
Says the man who's got his arm ripped off and lost his soul and many other things that I can't discuss right now.
What?
Thank you for the very late Melora raid notice. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of the raiders from Melora. I appreciate you all so very much. I love Melora. Melora is so wonderful and precious. We enjoy. But yeah, I do want to apologize for not really doing too much at this current moment. My stream is not going to be going on for too much longer, but when we go for a bit, I can show you guys around the sanctuary a little. Because it's very pretty, and I worked very hard on the build here. All of this was a secret from everybody until Arc 3 started, so it was a lot of effort, so I hope people like it. Got my office and the hotel up there, which nobody really uses, and my house where little demon Karma lives, which is very fun. Little entry point over here. The town below, which is all very cute. Got a lot of buildings. Melora doesn't canonically have a presence in the town yet, even though they do own this building. But at some point, me and Melora are going to be doing something, and it's going to be very fun. So I do hope you guys look forward to that. The teapot out here is the only sign that this is theirs right now. Little cherry teapot. Which was definitely inspired because Melora told me that I should get cherry tea. And I'm very much, yes, I should get cherry tea. Very good. And its intro in the final, it was very fun. It was very fun doing that. Because it was great. Because the people who we had body acting in the Arc 2 finale video, because it was a big cinematic, you guys can watch it on the YouTube if you haven't seen it already. They were the only people who got to see this and know it existed before Arc 3 started. And they got to see it the earliest before the cinematic came out. And that wasn't all, I think it wasn't all Mythrill members. I think we had a couple of body actors who weren't a part of the SMP helping out. I don't remember exactly who. Ah! You scared me!
I got bored, so I want to follow you around more.
Oh, okay. That's cute. You're cute.
No, you won't even notice me. Keep going.
Ah! I was just talking about the finale cinematic and how like the people a part of the one here were the only people who got to really see this until the thing went live and the Arc 3 started, and how there is this server has been going on for over a year, so there is so much fucking lore. People have to just kind of deal with it, and it's very hard to jump into, and I feel bad about that. But like, we make it as accessible as possible. We have the recaps and the podcast where we talk about all the lore streams. We have a bet going on right now, guys, because Arc 2... So Arc 1 had 21 lore streams in total. Arc 2 had 81 lore streams in total. And we have a bet right now on how quickly we'll reach double on Mythrill Arc 3.
See?
Should I count again how many there's been? Since Arc 3 started. I'm gonna do it.
If I win, Jay will give me her Twitch channel.
But I'll give you my Twitch channel for a day. And we'll see if you bother to stream on it.
Hey now.
Okay, wait, now I'm counting. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And there's gonna be 22 literally in half an hour. Because
22 at once in half an hour, that's crazy.
Yep. So yeah, we've already done one more stream than Arc 1 had.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. What was your bet? Before Thanksgiving, we'll double it. My bet is sometime around Christmas. So we'll see.
It was before Christmas. You can't change it.
It was December. It was December.
It was before Christmas specifically.
Fine. It'll be the week before Christmas. Because I said December originally. I never specified an exact day.
Fine.
It's okay.
I don't want to fight with you.
I don't want to fight with you either. You know, we'll say I'll pick my date
except
the 16th.
physically.
I'm picking that for a certain reason, but I cannot say because I don't know, it will dox me or something.
Oh. Okay.
Yay! Anyway, I'm gonna I don't have much else to do right now on the server. And I am sleepy and have work in the morning, so we have more lore happening literally in half an hour. Like I said, the wonderful Izzy Foxy is going to be going live doing some solo lore.
Izzy Foxy.
I'm not sure if they've talked about what it's actually going to be anywhere, but definitely go follow Izzy if you haven't already and you want to catch their stuff. I actually have to go help out with that for a bit before we go and do anything. And I think we are going to have a little silly time, and we are going to go and raid Beanie, who is another member of the SMP. Haven't done their Arc 3 introduction yet because they've been busy bee, but I want you guys to go say hi to them in her hardcore world. Do exclamation mark raid. Copy that message, put it in Beanie's chat. I am so sorry, Melora Raiders, for disappearing so quickly, but like I said, I have things to help with, and I have work at 6 fucking AM in the morning, and I am already exhausted. But I hope you enjoy. Again, join my Discord if you haven't already to keep up with all my streams and other stuff. I'm hoping to do more things there eventually. Mars is threatening me with a scythe right now. But I love you. I'll see you all again soon. And bye-bye. Say bye, Mars.